A documentary began the story like this.
14-year-old Tony Hicks shot and killed 20-year-old Tori Kamisa, a college student who was delivering pizzas in San Diego, California.
A 14-year-old murders a promising young college student for the cost of a pizza and becomes the youngest child in California history charged as an adult with murder and gets life in prison.
I pray to God every day that Mr. Kamisa will forgive me for what I've done.
It was like a nuclear bomb going off in my heart.
Azim Kamisa, the father of the victim, buried his only son Tariq according to their Muslim custom. He climbed down into the muddy grave. It had been raining. And then they lowered his son's body wrapped in a white cloth down into his open arms. And then he tried to say goodbye to his boy.
Well, the overwhelming feeling I had was to stay with him.
You mean let him put the dirt in on top of both of you?
Yeah, I didn't want to leave him there alone. I stayed there a long time.
When something bad happens, you can stop that bad from happening to other people.
But when he finally came up, he did something remarkable.
It is wrong to lie, to cheat.
First, he forgave the family of the killer.
You know the phrase, hallelujah time? It was one of those hallelujah moments when I looked into Azim's eyes and I saw in his eyes a sense of compassion. So as men, as fathers and grandfathers, it really formed a bond that's so strong it exists to this very day and will always be there. It was a defining moment in my life. Only through that forgiveness.
The killer's grandfather, in turn, helped Azim start the Tariq Kamisa Foundation, speaking together to more than 1 million children about the real pain of violence.
And sometimes it scars the soul forever.
Then, Azim visited Tony Hicks, the killer, who had never had a father, and forgave him, too.
His forgiveness wasn't something I expected.
I think if I think about Tony now, I'm not angry. He is a safe passage through my heart. He is a safe passage through my mind. My blood pressure doesn't go up.
Now Azim is lobbying to have Tony released from prison early, like he was his own son. And when he gets out of prison, what do you hope for him?
We'll have a job for him at the foundation.
So you're going to hire him?
Absolutely.
This is the killer of your son?
Yes.
Azim stepped from him next to him and said, I forgive you for what you did. I don't only forgive you, but I expect that when you get out of this prison, you come and work with us at TKF.
When he comes and joins the foundation, right, and he's out there talking to kids, and he tells them that when I was 11, I joined the gang. When I was 14, I murdered Mr. Kamisa's son. I spent the last umpteen years in prison. I'm here to tell you it's not worth it. Now think about how many he will save as a result of that.
Tony says now he knows what a real father is.
I had a man forgive me for taking the life of his son.
And he will work for that father, and for many who maybe never had fathers, someday, whether he gets out early or not. John Larson, NBC News, San Diego, California.